Just my thoughts here real quick while I'm looking at my dog. That's Gabby. All this stuff going on with Trump, man, and these left people, these snowflakes and libtards or whatever you want to call them. Listen, man, alright, the news is highlighting all this leftist stuff, so it seems like there's a lot of them, alright? And yeah, there was 1 million women at the march on Inauguration Day. They're like 0.1% of the women in the world. I mean, in the U.S., okay? It's not a movement, okay? It's a bunch of goofballs trying to effect change, and I get that. That's great, okay? But it's the wrong change. I mean, really. And CNN still thinking that they're in with the elite, all right? Still thinking that they're a viable entity, which they're not. They're dying gasps. They're still on this track to try and destroy Trump. It's ridiculous, okay? So they show all this stuff, and it gives the illusion of a huge movement in the U.S., okay? Most people, most thinking normal people with one firing brain cell, alright, are Trump supporters, or at least pro-nationalists, you know what I'm saying? This liberal culture, this indoctrination of our youth, all these professors in college, alright, teaching these young kids all this silliness is a problem. I agree, it really is, okay? But most of us who are older, who have been around, who have had jobs, paid bills, you know, lived in the real world, understand that what Trump is doing is a good thing, alright? We've got to stand up. All these people are out in the streets making noise, all these tolerant left people who are supposed to love everybody and accept everyone have shown their true colors. They're crybabies, throwing temper tantrums. I mean, Madonna, for crying out loud. Her 50-year-old sagging ass. You know what I mean? Listen, guys. We gotta stand up. If we stood up and we got out in the streets like they do, boy, oh boy, let me tell you, it'd be a different story. A much different story. I, for one, am not going to take it. Let me tell you something. Any of you left libtards ever got in my face like that, I'm knocking your teeth out. It's just that simple. Knocking them the fuck out. Okay? Then, never mind. The point is that there's a lot of people like me. Alright? I'm an old brawler from the 80s, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for fun, you know, it was bar fights on Friday and Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a little older now. But, I don't take no crap. And I know that my fellow Americans and people just like me out there won't take it either. Alright? We're your gun owners. We're your, you know, blue-collar workers. We're the guys who like to get together, you know, on the weekend and have a few beers and you know, who like to take care of our families and put food on the table and just live and work and have some security. And that's what we want. That's what it all comes down to. All these people who are getting in the street and running around acting crazy for an idea that they don't even understand. I mean, you talk to most of them, they can't even put together a coherent sentence. And if you hit them with facts, you know, they crumble. Then it's just the swearing and the chanting. You know, it reminds me of certain other people who just talk louder when they're wrong and just keep repeating the same thing and try to talk over you because they don't have any real evidence or any real substance to their argument. None. And it's becoming, you know, ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. You know, the facts are this, man, that and I'm quoting loose figures here, but they're pretty close, okay? 88% of black people are shot by other blacks. That's a fact. 2% of black people are shot by white people. Okay? Killed by white people. I think it's even more, almost 90% of white people are killed by black people. So, those are facts, okay? Period. And because it's uncomfortable, and, you know, somebody's worried about being called racist for talking about facts is ludicrous, then I'm racist. That's fine. I'll wear that mantle if that's what you want to call me. I'm not really. But, you know, I have black friends, and I have black friends that I would die for and would do the same for me. I was in the military. So, you know, when you serve with somebody, that's a bond that goes beyond anything that you snowflakes or limp-wristed libtards could understand. All right? And that's a true bond. That's a real bond. And it transcends any of your silliness. So, you know, I can't be racist just for that fact alone. But yet you would call me that because I'm quoting these facts. You know, Trump is temporarily banning Muslims from coming in from countries that are known to foster and create and harbor terrorists and terrorism. That is just prudent. It's not racist. You guys are so silly, man. And the fact that my fellow Americans and people have fallen for this politically correct agenda, it's beyond me. I don't understand. If you guys got one firing brain cell, I'm a white mouse. That's just the facts right there. You know? And I have come to understand that turning your belief system around and bringing you into the light, there's about as much chance of that happening as me going to the sun and getting you a glass of ice water. So, I don't care anymore. I don't care about turning you around. I don't care about engaging in dialogue with you because, first of all, you guys don't want to do that because when I start whipping out the facts as they are, you start doing something stupid like screaming louder, love Trump hate, love Trump's hate, whatever that crap is you guys talk about. It's ridiculous. You're ridiculous. And if you get in my way, I'm punching you in the throat, and I'm going to keep going. Alright? You guys are something else. And I'll tell you what, there is a movement coming. We are not going to take this forever. Okay? We're getting pissed off. We're getting tired. We elected a president. He's in office. We want what we voted for, and you're getting in the way. Before, you were just simply a minor annoyance. Now, you're starting to be, you know, a problem. And I'm telling you, when we all finally do coalesce and get together and unite, you guys are in for one hell of a ride, and you won't win. Okay? You're going the way of globalism and elitism and neocons, okay? The oligarchs, it's done. And you're done right along with them. And you will be trampled underfoot. My boot in your ass is coming. That's a promise, okay? And I welcome your comments, and I welcome your likes and your dislikes and whatever else you got to throw at me. Bring it. Just bring it. I care less. Because I know what I'm saying is true. I have the wonderful benefit of knowing that I come from a place of truth and honor and wisdom. Okay? I love my country. I love my God, first of all. I love my country. And I don't know how this ever turned around to where Christians are now the bad guys, okay? I know what it is. It's that for years we didn't agree with homosexuality and immorality and things like that, and you guys carried a torch for that forever in the quiet shadows, and now you got a voice, you just want to tear us down, you know, because you know what you're doing is wrong, in my opinion. But that's fine. I mean, I don't even begrudge you that. That's your business. You doing what you got to do. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. So you can't even come at me from that perspective. You know what I mean? Because I don't care. If you want to be a poop pusher, do it. Be happy. Go do it. Whatever. Okay? You guys, you need to stop. And if you don't, we're going to make you stop. I'm telling you, it's coming. Mark my words. So, go ahead, put on your stupid bandanas over your face because you can't let anybody see you. You know, that's another thing you libtards got all wrong. When you come from a place of truth, when you come from a place of conviction and right thinking, you don't have to hide your face. When you hide your face, that shows us that you're already, you don't have conviction. You don't believe in what you're doing. Otherwise, you wouldn't be afraid to show us who you really are. So, keep hiding, little weasels. Weasels get stomped.